Hey my friends in Slovenia, this is Alan coming to you on a sunny Sunday afternoon here in Oxfordshire near London. Although I'm sitting here in my garden at home, my mind is in Slovenia with you tomorrow evening. It's Sunday now, but I'm thinking already of Monday evening in Slovenia, wishing I was with you, wishing I could be there with you. So my apologies for not being able to be with you there. Sarah and I were wishing we could be there, but complications mean I can't be there. And you are in the very capable hands of Renata and Alej this evening. I know that you're going to have a fantastic evening. You're going to have a great time. And as I said, I wish I could share it with you, but you'll have to wait for me to come back in August or September. I am coming back to see you guys again. And Renata and I are talking about it. We're still establishing when the date will be, but make no mistake, I will be there again to share another great evening with you in Slovenia. Now, I just wanted to share a couple of things with you because I know that for those of you who came to UPW here in London last month, I know you had a fantastic weekend. I know some of you, for a lot of you, it was your very first UPW, and I'm sure that you had a life-changing weekend, just like I did for the very first time when I attended many years ago. It's a phenomenal event, and anybody who doesn't have a life-transforming weekend was obviously not there. To be there in the room for 4 days with Tony Robbins is a phenomenal experience, as you know. But the greatest challenge now for people when they finish UPW, after UPW is over, there's a few things that I just wanted to cover with you very quickly, just to remind you. When you leave UPW, your greatest challenge is going to be consistent, to keep doing what you learned how to do at UPW. So as to consistently apply what you learned. It's very important that you consistently apply the tools and the practices that you learned in the weekend. So first and foremost, the triad. The triad is one of the most powerful tools that you can come across. It's just a remarkable tool. The ability to, manage your physiology, manage your focus, manage your language, and the combination of those three things together creates the result or the feeling or the state that you experience day to day. So practice that every single morning. What I used to do when I left UPW for the first time, I remember it was such a remarkable weekend for me, such a life-transforming weekend for me, that I made a commitment to myself that I would practice that tool every single day. And I practiced it every morning for an hour, every single day for a year at least. And since then, I've been practicing it regularly. But for the first year, I never missed a day, and I got it into my nervous system. So, I made sure that I was in complete control of myself emotionally all the time. And obviously, you can't be in complete control of yourself emotionally all the time, but you can manage how you respond to things. And that's one of the greatest things that you learn when you learn the triad, is it gives you the ability to respond powerfully to anything that may happen. And, life is going to change after UPW for most people. It will change because it's such a life-transforming weekend. However, it doesn't mean that your problems will go away. But what it does give you, it gives you the ability to respond more powerfully. But only if you practice what you learned and you practice it regularly. So you keep it alive in your mind, in your body, in your heart. Another challenge is that when you leave UPW is that you come back to your old life. You come back to your old environments, your old peer group. And those people haven't been to UPW. And, your environment is either going to change you or you're going to change your environment. And for most people, it's very difficult to change their environment. So most people will come back after UPW, and it won't take very long, 3 months, 6 months, etc., 9 months perhaps, but they will slide back to old behavior because they haven't found a new peer group. You guys are so lucky because you've got a great peer group there in Slovenia. Renata's created something amazing in Slovenia. She's brought the London Yes Group to Slovenia, but now you've got your own Yes Group there. You've got a brand new environment. So tap into it. Never miss a meeting. Always make sure you attend a meeting and bring people with you. But the Yes Group meeting only happens once a month, or maybe even once every second month for you guys in Slovenia. It's not every single day. So what you got to do is you got to find a peer group that you can tap into every single day. Now, you may not be able to meet with them in person every day, but you can get on the phone every day and you can talk to somebody 5 minutes, 10 minutes, check in with each other. You can get on Skype and you can talk to 3 or 4 people on Skype. So find a few people who are at UPW with you there and connect with them and say, listen, let's hold each other accountable. Let's check in regularly. Let's make sure how we're doing. Let's check with each other and make sure we're not slipping backwards. Because if you don't keep it alive, and you don't make a commitment to keep what you learned alive, then you will slip backwards. It's the law of averages. It's just the law of the way it works. You know, it's not going to happen automatically for you. You've got to keep it alive yourself, and you've got to take the actions every single day to keep it alive. That means finding somebody who's going to hold you accountable, checking in with a great peer group on a regular basis, keeping that energy alive, practicing the tools, practicing the triad, looking at the 6 human needs, looking at those 6 human needs and asking yourself, reminding yourself, what are the 2 human needs that you need to put at the top of the list to keep you strong, to keep you emotionally resilient? And then what kind of vehicles are you going to use to meet those needs so that you can check in with them regularly, so you can make sure that that energy is strong in you. It's strong in your physiology. It's strong in your mental capacity. And then finding people, as I said, to keep you accountable. So just a few words from me, just a couple of things that, I wanted to share with you. I know that, UBW is such an amazing weekend, but our greatest challenge, you, me, all of us who come to this information for the first time, is now, how can we keep it alive in our life? How can we keep moving forward? How can we keep the momentum rolling forward? And the only way to do that, my friends, is to practice it regularly. Look at your notebook regularly, practice the tools, find people that you are doing the same thing as you, and check in with each other. So just a few things from me, just wanted to share with you. Now, I want to just to say a couple of quick things about Renata before you guys start. You guys are so lucky. I don't know if you know how lucky you are. Renata is such an amazing powerhouse. I mean, Alej and Renata together are such a great couple, a power couple. But the Renata's dedication and commitment to bring the energy of the London Yes Group to Slovenia and create a Yes Group in Slovenia, because she knows that this kind of information changes lives. Renata has been around this kind of information for many years now. She's very fortunate to go to loads of workshops and be exposed to very, very smart people, people who are at the top of their game. And, her commitment to her country and her friends and her family and her peer group in Slovenia is the highest level that I've come across. Her commitment to bring what she's learned, all of the tools that have impacted her life and Alej's life, to bring that kind of information to Slovenia and make it available to you in Slovenia. I haven't met many people like Renata, so I hope you know how lucky you are, and you are going to have a great evening tonight. She is an amazing woman, just one of the most inspiring women I've ever met, one of the most inspiring people I've ever met. Her energy levels are just, amazing. And I know that tonight is a great opportunity for her to step up and raise her own game, because it's her meeting tonight and she's going to share some great information with you tonight. You guys are going to have a fantastic time. I wish I could be with you to experience it there this evening. My heart is with you. I'm there in spirit, and I wish you all the best. I send you all my love from myself and Sarah. Have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you in August or September. We'll let you know when it is. In the meantime, make sure you have an outstanding evening tonight. All the best. My love to you. Take care.